This is the 8th video in the video series SAT Math Prep Test Taking Strategies. I want to assure you that I am highly qualified and highly motivated to help you be successful on the SAT Math. Hopefully you begin your studying at least 3 months prior to your test date. You can download the reference sheet at collegeboard.org, and it is very helpful that you review it as often as possible to know what is available for helpful information. Diagrams. The SAT math test has diagrams with figures drawn to scale unless otherwise indicated. When a figure is drawn to scale, you can make certain assumptions. Also, triangles, rectangles, and circles are commonly used shapes, and you are provided information on the reference sheet that will help you with triangles, rectangles, and circles. Here is an example problem with a circle, and in the problem it says note figure not drawn to scale. Therefore, you cannot make an assumption. It appears that the angle is approximately 45 degrees. But once you work the problem, the acceptable answers in the solution set are 29 through 34. 45 degrees would be an incorrect answer. In this problem, the figure is drawn to scale. Therefore, you can assume that this angle is approximately 30 degrees. And from the reference sheet, you have helpful information for 30-degree angles. On this next picture, everything is to scale. The arc appears to be 120 degrees, making it 1/3 of the entire circle. So the arc length is 1/3 of the circumference. I have shared several formulas I recommend you memorize. They're listed on this slide, 5 of them. Continuing with 5 more on the next slide. Here's an example from one of the formulas. The sine of an angle is equal to the cosine of the complementary angle. So the sine of x will be equal to the cosine of y in this problem. Sine of x is 0.6, therefore the cosine of y is also 0.6. Memorizing the formula or understanding the concept. Quadratic functions and equations. Standard form, intercept form, vertex form, you should know those. How to calculate the axis of symmetry. Knowing the number of real solutions based on the discriminant. And the quadratic formula. Know these. Useful Pythagorean triples. Of course, 3, 4, 5 doubles to 6, 8, 10. 3, 4, 5 triples to 9, 12, 15. These are commonly used Pythagorean triples. Here's an example. You see the triangle in the lower left corner is a 6, 8, 10 triangle. Length of CD is 10 by knowing the Pythagorean triples. Polygons, a couple of things to note. Interior angle formula and that exterior angle sum to 360 degrees. And here's an example. These are ways you can contact me or connect with me, share any questions, comments, or concerns. Also, you can communicate with comments in the video. Thank you very much. This was the 8th and final video in the series.